Hello, people around the world. Today it's like a surprising live stream for me because nothing was planned. We don't have a script here. This is really the first time that I do a live stream without even making an event page. But now you, the watchers and listeners, you have the chance to share it. Now it's live, and then it will be on YouTube. So if you like it, if you find some information, if you want to help, please share, because sharing is caring. So today the topic is mind control and all these things. What I was talking also, I think when I started with Melanie Richard like 2 years ago, when we were talking also about all those topics and chemtrails and Morgellons and everything. And in fact, my guest today, she is a friend of Melanie, and thank you, Melanie, so much that you made a contact between us, because I mean, I am sitting here in Mexico City and I don't know all the people around the world, but there are a lot of people affected with that mind control. So what I will do now is I will introduce you my new guest. Hello.
Hello,
Okay.
I'm Wendy.
Okay, you're Wendy. Okay, yeah, but I want to tell you also, I mean, if there's something you don't want to answer, just don't talk about this or that, what you don't want to talk, because I mean, there also, I have kind of experience here with other mind control victims, that there are trigger words, for example, which can hurt other people. So if you feel that we are in a topic which is not good for you, just tell me, Hans, let's change the topic or whatever, because I don't want to hurt anybody of you, because I mean, mind control is invisible. Not even I know if everyone on this planet has a trigger word or whatever. I mean, it's just yeah, we have to know about what is it, what's going on. So what I know about you is that you are TI, that means targeted individual. You're also yeah, a person who is suffering from mind control. Is that right?
That's correct. I've been suffering since 2009 at least. So I could have been targeted before that. After doing research and really investigating this whole issue, I think I might have been targeted even prior to that. However, I was implanted in 2009. So,
2009.
yes,
Wow.
I have implants in the back of my neck here that actually a Chinese doctor has confirmed that there's something on the left side, and I can actually feel something on the right side.
Okay.
So, and I'm very aware that there's some other kind of technology in my head. I can feel it, and I've documented this in many videos, and my journals all talk about this. So,
Wow.
I'm aware that there's some other kind of technology. That's the only way I can describe it. It feels like you're being accessed by something other than yourself. I mean, one day you wake up and this is happening to you,
Yeah.
and that's the case with me.
Yeah. Okay, you say you have it, or you're aware of it since 2009. That means now we are in the year 2014, so around 5 years ago. How did you find that out? How did you know that you have an implant in your body? Tell us the story. How did you find out that you're a victim?
Okay, it just kind of all happened in August of 2009. I was living in South Korea at the time. I was working, as I had for 2 years prior to that. I'm just working, doing my job, but I'm actually alone there. Prior to that, I was with my boyfriend would come and stay with me in South Korea. So in the summer of 2009, I was I was getting these strange feelings at night that my body was having some kind of electrical sensations. My heart would start palpitating really fast. This was, in my apartment as I'm trying to sleep. Then I started noticing that I had tinnitus in my ear. Like my ear would start ringing for no reason. And on top of that, I was being followed. I noticed that I was being followed everywhere. I would go to the grocery store and, strange people would come up to me and get really close into your space, into my space, when I was at the grocery store. So this all kind of, all of these things were happening at the same time. Then I started just thinking, what is it? Is it the electrical system outside of my apartment? I just really couldn't imagine what was going on. And then I did a little research on the internet, and I thought, well, the research came up with this directed energy weapon. Mm-hmm. And then I started putting everything together there, and in like August 2009. So I was also writing in my journal and just thinking about everything that had happened prior to that. And I started making a connection to my ex-boyfriend, okay, who had been with me on and off for about 3 years. Mm-hmm. I started remembering the strange health issues I was having when he was around me. And then I also was feeling as if my thoughts were being invaded. Like thoughts were coming to me that weren't mine. Okay? I would try to go to sleep and scary images would be flashed in my mind that I never had imagined or seen before. They just didn't feel natural to me. Nothing felt natural. Everything that was happening around that time was very surreal to me. So it all kind of culminated about the beginning of September of 2010. It all happened, and I was trying to get help in South Korea, and no one would help me. My employer wouldn't help me. I said, I want to move out of this apartment. There's something wrong here. I don't feel comfortable. And they said, well, wait till after the holiday, and then we'll look into it. And then also my boyfriend was supposed to come visit me at that time too, like right around a big holiday there in South Korea. Mm-hmm. So it all kind of came together, and I went on a field trip with my students. And again, strange things happened there. I was surrounded by men who were scowling at me. They had these really weird faces. They were, just frowning at me. And I'm like, what is going on? I just felt really panicky, and I was completely scared. I was scared to be in my apartment, scared to go to the everything just happened. Mm-hmm. So I called my family. I called my mother. I said, there's something happening. I'm being attacked here. And I handed the phone to my friend, my Korean friend that had set all this up, and she told my mother that nothing was happening, when something most certainly was happening there. Then I ended up in the hospital that day, and my employer was with me, holding my hand, and the doctor that came in was just very sloppy, and the whole thing was just not normal. So then I contacted my boyfriend. I told him not to come. I said, don't come. And by that time I had put two and two together that he was involved, and that this whole surgery, something, there was something in my neck. Mm-hmm. So it all came together. I went home from South Korea in a wheelchair. Okay. Oh. Because of the trauma that I experienced there.
No, this is a horrible story. And okay, I guess you were talking about what happened with your I don't know, family, with your friends and everything. What did they say about that? Did they offer you help, let's say, or I don't know?
Well, yeah, my employer took me to a Korean doctor
Yeah.
there because I said, take me to a Korean doctor. She took me to the doctor, and he is, helping me. And at the same time, I'm giving her the information. I'm giving my employer the information. I'm saying, please call the U.S. Embassy, get me out of this country, help me. And she didn't seem to really want to help me.
Yeah.
I gave her all the information to call the U.S. Embassy. I said, something is happening to me here. And as a matter of fact, I'm in the doctor's office, and I'm being attacked in the doctor's office too. And in Korea, they have, the beds where you lay down on. They have like stone beds. Okay, this was like an alternative medicine doctor.
Yeah.
Okay, so I get under the granite table, and I'm trying to get away from this connection, this electrical connection to my head that is torturing me in the office, in the doctor's office. And I noticed it stopped. Then I was in there alone because everybody left me in there alone. And then there was also some other kind of thing that looked like a flower pot. And I put the flower pot on my head, and I got some relief. It relieved the pain that was attacking me in my body. So then I realized that there was a way to prevent it from happening. So then my employer, she didn't do anything to help me. She didn't call the U.S. Embassy. All she did was just take me to her house. And I was attacked at her house as well. Then I asked her to please take me to a Buddhist temple. I said, just take me to a temple somewhere to get away from this torture. And she did. She took me to a Buddhist temple, and I talked to the monk there. He spoke in Korean, but she translated to me, and I was telling him what was happening to me, and he said that there was something wrong with my head. And I'm like, no, there's nothing wrong with my head. There's something attacking my body. So he said I could stay there. So I stayed at the Buddhist temple that night. I wrote goodbye letters to all my family because I thought they were going to kill me. When you're attacked with these weapons, you think you're going to die. And so I wrote letters in the little room there by the temple.
Yeah.
And which happened to have butterflies all over the walls. So
you say sorry, you said butterflies over the walls?
Yeah, the room had these paintings of butterflies everywhere.
Before you continue, I mentioned butterflies because I have seen many symbols of the Illuminatis and New World Order. They mention a lot the butterflies. Okay, continue.
Yeah. Okay. So that night, I'm in this room, and I have written goodbye letters to all my family. I'm thinking I'm going to die, and again, this electrical sensation attacked my body. Okay, so I got up and I went outside, and I saw this man. This is 3 o'clock in the morning too. I get up and I see a man very angrily. He had something, and he put it in like a pouch, and he threw it in the back of his car or in the back of his truck, whatever it was. And so I got the impression that this person was attacking me with whatever kind of weapon this was. Okay, a handheld weapon. Then I went through a very strange ceremony there with the Buddhist monk and another man who came after me. So the other man came after me to this Buddhist temple, and we had this prayer, of course, and I mean, it lasted about an hour.
Mm-hmm.
And I just noticed that the man that had came after me was, again, getting a little bit too close in my space. So that was that. I left the next day, went to my apartment, packed my bags, and went to my employer's house again. Then, when I realized she wasn't going to help me, I went to the police station in South Korea.
Mm-hmm.
And in the police station, again, the policeman wouldn't help me. I was scared to death. I mean, I was very hyper aware of everything around me. I mean, I had my suitcases with me. I'm like trying to get away from these police officers and trying to get away from these people that were hurting me and wouldn't help me.
Mm-hmm.
And then so I borrowed somebody's phone on the street, and I called a friend that I had known, and he and his girlfriend came and picked me up and took me to her apartment. And again, I was tortured all night long. I mean, it was something out of a horror movie. The next day I got on an airplane and went home to America.
Mm-hmm. Wow, no, this is incredible. It sounds like a movie, really. I mean, I have seen in the last weeks a lot of movies about mind control, like Eagle Eye is a movie. I don't know if you have seen them, the Hunger Games and everything. And
I saw the Hunger Games.
Yeah. And it just sounds really like a movie, but this is real. I mean, fuck, incredible. I mean, that has to be punished. I mean, this is a crime. I mean, it's not normal that people making those kind of experiments. I don't know even if it's still experiment or if they are just pervert and wanna play with the people. I don't know what is happening, but that has to stop. I mean, you're a nice person. I mean, it's the first time I have the honor to talk to you, and I believe you because I know Melanie Richan also from I think more than 2 years now, because we made a lot of live streams even with other nice people like Magnus Olsson and I don't know even the numbers of the people, Mary Palak. I mean, there's so many people, and we are all experimenting that there's something very wrong in this world, you know. Even I have like a frequency in my head when I turn off all my devices here, like radio, whatever, and the computer, but I still have a frequency in my head, very like. But it's, I mean, there's something really going on. There's electricity in the air or microwaves. I don't even know what technology they're using, but it's really not a science fiction. There is really something bad going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, when I came home, you know, my family, they didn't believe me. They didn't believe me. They took me to a hospital, and I mean, that's when, you know, I knew that this was really serious.
Yeah.
And yeah, and of course the attacks continued at my family's house, and I recognized. Well, I was trying to find relief. I was trying to find protection for my body. Mm-hmm. So at nighttime, I would get my computer, and I would put my computer over my head, and I would put another computer over my heart because I noticed they were attacking my heart. Mm-hmm. So, you know, I've been all over the world, and this is trying to get away from this.
Yeah.
And it follows me everywhere I go. But not only that, but the harassment too. Mm-hmm. The organized predatory harassment starts too everywhere I go. I've been to many countries. You know, China was the worst.
China. Yeah. Do you have any idea why they're doing that to you? Do you? I don't know. I mean, there has to be some reason that they pick out certain people. I mean, I mean, from the school, maybe you were so intelligent, and they need just intelligent people, or you. I don't know why they pick out those kind of nice people. I mean, this is not.
Yeah. I think you know, I started researching things back in 2006. Just because I knew intuitively that something was really wrong with the world, you know. So I started doing a lot of internet research, and I think that got someone's attention. But
that might be,
you know, yeah. I mean, I'm just I'm just an outspoken person. Not an outspoken. I'm a curious person. I want to know what's going on, and if something is not right with the world, then I want to find out why and who and what. So I'm curious. I'm also resourceful. I'm an artist as well. I don't know if you saw my blog, Hans. Did you check it out?
I will do it very, very soon. I haven't seen many things in the last days because I was still updating my computer. You know, I'm doing so much live streams and everything, and so my big computer got broken. I had to buy a new hard disk, a new memory, and everything. And all this took me so much time that I'm still like, I need 1 week more to be up to date with everything, even answering my Facebook friends' inboxes and everything. Because I mean, I what I'm doing here is also for the new people who are watching this. I'm not famous, let's say. I mean, I don't have a studio. I do that from my home because I like to help, and I have like a very, very big luck here because I have met in the last year so many great people, and I have also learned a lot, because when I started Project Lights Out, I just focused on environmental problems, you know, like global warming and all these things. But I do a lot of research, and this is what people have to do. I mean, we have internet, which was created for military issues in the past, but now it's public, you know, but people have access to internet. And it's really, I mean, people who are watching this now, research that, look for what is mind control, look what is chemtrail, look what is HARP, and all this, and you will find a lot of information which you cannot see in the mainstream media, which is controlled and censored and so on, you know. So I started with all this the last years, and thanks to this I met Melanie, and now I met you, and I will meet a lot of new people for sure, because I open my heart and my home and my computer for you all, you know. I mean, I cannot sit there in my room and just eat what's happening. No, I have to defend myself too, because I mean, I told you, I hear the frequency here, and I know there's something going wrong. There's something in the air, and I don't know where it's coming from, satellites or the towers, which they say is cell towers or whatever. So and I cannot be good with all this, going to sleep and forget it. No, I if I can help, I do what I can, and that's what I'm doing, is making those live streams and videos, at least to inform the people, you know. Yeah.
Well, the good news is that, Hans, you are on the right side of history.
Yes,
because
trying.
This crime is the most horrific and diabolical thing that's ever happened to me and many, many other people.
Yes.
Many people are suffering. Many people are dying. They're committing suicide.
Yes.
They're, you know, they tried to kill me 4 times with the heart attack gun, okay, or whatever kind of frequency they use. I don't know how they do it. I'm not an engineer. I'm a victim here. I've been assaulted with these weapons that you can't even see.
Exactly.
So they definitely want to, you know, silence me, harm me, get rid of me. I don't know what, but you know, this is a Holocaust.
Yeah.
I mean, we're being killed
Yeah.
and mutilated and suicided, and children are too. Children are implanted with this technology. So, you know, the dogs, the animals are. I mean, it's like the most diabolical program that I could ever imagine. And I mean, I could go on. I have 600 pages of journals, videos, audios, diagrams. I mean, I have proof of this. Not only in my body, but I have documented this. So just, you know, what I'm telling you right now is just scratches the surface.
Yeah.
But I mean, I just came from Turkey. I was surrounded and harassed and tortured in Turkey.
Oh my God.
Okay. You know, it's diabolical what they're doing. It's very organized too.
Yeah.
I mean, if they set their sights on you, they will infiltrate your family, your job, your friends. I mean, your friends aren't even your real friends.
I know. Yeah. Yeah, they're doing that. I mean, I have talked with many TIs during the last years, and it's always the same. They want to separate us first from society, so that we don't have any friends or family anymore, you know. So we are more vulnerable. They can attack us more, and nobody will believe us, because all the people think that we are delusional, and we need a psychiatrist that take medicaments and whatever. And yeah, many people, they who not even know that they are targeted, they really think they are sick, but it's not that they are sick. They are getting attacked from coward people, sadistic people, and I mean, this has to stop. I cannot be with this, watching this my whole life. I mean, we have really to do something, you know.
Well, that's what Melanie's doing. I mean, I have to say, Melanie.
Yeah.
We have lights out right now. Sorry, we'll.
Don't worry.
We'll back on.
Okay.
But Melanie is fighting with everything she has.
Yeah.
This crime.
I think you're. I don't know. Are you still on Skype? You're kind of frozen here. Okay. Meanwhile, okay, yeah, the connection got lost. Okay, let's see if I can connect again. I mean, this is also happening a lot of times when I'm talking about those kind of stuff. We are getting attacked. You know, the live stream get a bad quality, sound is missing, or the video just disappears, whatever. And I mean, I didn't do it. It says here there's a problem. Hay un problema con la llamada. I mean, it's in Spanish. Okay, I think you're back.
I'm sorry, Hans.
Okay, you're back. Don't worry. No, I was just talking a bit to the audience here, so I hope they will continue watching this. Okay. Okay. Oh my God. I mean, I feel so weak, you know. I mean, I'm in a small room in Mexico City, far away from you all, and I want to help, but it's like help, you know. I mean,
Yeah,
we need people who are watching this. Please do something, help us. Okay, talk.
Help us. Yeah.
Yes.
Hans, I
Yeah.
really just want to say thank you so much, because I can tell you have a really big heart, and
Yeah.
you know, you are helping us. You're doing something. That's all it takes, is just to do something, you know, just make people aware that this is going on, and that
Yeah.
there are many victims all over the world. And you know, I just really want to thank you so much for having me on, and for having Melanie, and just all of everything that you do. Thank you so much.
Count on me, I'm on your side, and we will bring down the new world order with all this shit what is happening. Even if I have to die for it. I mean, this is the reason I found in my life, you know, because everybody is looking, what can I do? What is why I'm living, you know, just working, be a slave, or doing something productive, you know, and this is what I want to do. I want uh, be a part at least, you know. I mean, I cannot promise that I can take the New World Order down. I mean, I'm just one person far away from everything, you know, in another continent and everything. But I am a part, and we need to be to get more parts together to be united, not separated. Because when all the people are going this way, that way, whatever, we're just losing the power. We need to be together. Like Melanie, in the past, she told me we have to keep the snowball effect. You know, that the snowball which rolls down and gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So we have to continue. And I mean, I'm so appreciated that you you're how can I say? Sorry, my bad English here. That you have the energy and power to say what's happening, because many people are afraid from cameras, you know. They say no, I don't want to get filmed, I don't want to be on video and everything. But if you are quiet, less that the people know about what's happening, you know.
Yeah. Well, my experience has been that if you say nothing, they still attack you.
Exactly.
If you don't speak out, if you don't do anything, because I did that for 4 years or 5 years. I've been doing that. I've been keeping my mouth closed, and I've been suffering in silence. But they continue to attack me and interrupt my life and torture me. You know, I mean, this is torture too. At night when you're trying to sleep, of course, and you're trying to make a living, you're trying to survive in this world. I mean, you know, they still continue to do this and play these head games with me. They disrupt my dreams too. They, you know, they talk to me and they tell me they hate me. They tell me, you know, it's just diabolical what they do. And of course, during all this, though, the good news is that I had a spiritual awakening, and I went back to my spiritual base, and I connected with God. And I have to say that that's really the only thing that's protected me and saved me, because there's no one protecting me. You know, I came to Brussels to speak out because they won't leave me alone. And now I feel like I have a group of people who understand what's happened to me. And now I feel protected. But before that, I had nobody. I mean, nobody understands this. I mean, as a matter of fact, they'll put you in jail or they'll put you in a hospital if you speak out about it. But if more people speak out eloquently, calmly, and you know, and if they understand what's going on, they do their research, then I think this will get out and get out the way it's supposed to get out.
You have mentioned that the way to God. Look, I have I don't know if you can see that. I have a little cross here. You know, I mean, I'm not those guys who are going to church every Sunday or whatever, but I believe in something good on this in this universe, you know. And I mean, if you see the laws of the universe, there's dark, there's light, there's cold, there's hot, and everything. There's love and there's hate, you know. And there are good people and bad people. So if we are on the positive side and believe in the Creator or God, whoever He is, then we might have some help, you know. Because the bad side, that's what we see in all the Hollywood movies, the violence and blood and all this negative stuff, you know. I mean, the people are getting sucked in that bad part, in that dark part, and the video games. I mean, there's too much violence here, but our weapon or our shield, what we can maybe build over our body, for example, that would be love and believing that we can win, that there's something good outside, you know. That is what I also think. I mean, I think positive even when it's raining outside. I say, so what, it's nature, be happy. People, there are many people, they not even have water, you know. So I mean,
That's
just be
great.
a good person like you. I mean,
Yeah.
just when I will put your video again. Just when I see you, I mean that is looking to a positive person, you know, and that inspires people. So we have to be strong all together, all the victims, all the good people, having a smile, say, yeah, fuck you, if you want order, we will win, we are stronger, you know. Because
I definitely have guardians and light beings that are helping me. I definitely have
Yeah.
something helping me.
Yeah.
I mean, I like to call it my creator, God. You know,
Exactly.
the universe is helping me
Yeah.
and helping everybody in this fight
Exactly.
because you're fighting the good fight. You know, it's so I'm definitely being helped,
Yeah.
and so is Melanie.
Yeah, exactly.
She's
Yeah, this is
being
the
helped as well.
exactly. This is the
She
best
is.
way. Yeah. Just see that the Earth, when you compare the Earth to the whole universe, you know, we are almost nothing, and then those bad people, they're even smaller. They're nothing, less than nothing, you know. So when I mean the good will win at the end, you know. We just have to believe that we can make it and fight against it. Not let it go. So, oh my God, I'm suffering now. Fight against it, and continuing joining each other, because if you're alone, it's very difficult to survive, of course, you know. But I mean, in me, you have a new friend here. Now, Melanie, you,
Thank
me,
you.
Marie Palag, and this, and Magnus Olsson, and I mean, we are really
Yeah.
getting bigger. And you know, if I would have money, I would build some buildings where we can all live together in a positive environment, and
Oh,
something
you are
like this.
so
Yeah, it's.
sweet.
I mean, this
That
is
is-
my ideas that I had since many years when I immigrated to Mexico. In fact, I wrote a biography. It's in German, but my idea was, even if I could sell the book, I will do something good with the money, because I mean, I'm living in a small room. When you see here behind, it's boxes and my bed and everything. I mean, I'm not rich at all. I have spent everything on the technology here to make live streams, and the computer, the webcam, and everything. That is what
That's your gift to humanity, then, Hans. That's your gift. And, you know, we all have to reach inside our hearts and
Yeah.
reach inside ourselves and see exactly what talents and what can we bring to the table to fight
Yeah.
this. You know, your talents are what you're doing. I mean, your pureness of heart, your knowledge of technology, your easy interviewing style. I mean, this is all helping in the fight. So everybody needs to ask the question, you know, what do I have? What's inside of me
Exactly.
that I can bring out and that I can help in this fight for our future children, for our future, for humanity's future, you know, so that we're not slaves and tortured by this technology.
Exactly.
You know, during all this too, I had to go back and go back into to my history, and my history is art. So I started drawing during all this. 1 week before the Fukushima nuclear disaster, I started drawing these Japanese nesting dolls with tears in their eyes, you know, and I couldn't understand why I was drawing these dolls. And then a week later is when the Fukushima nuclear disaster happened. So I've kind of built up a portfolio. I have a blog that talks about everywhere I've been, all over the world. So, you know, I really suggest you go and check out that, because the pictures are very detailed, and it tells the story of my torture. I can't, you know, I couldn't come out and just talk to people about it, so I had to draw it, and that's how it came out. And so that's my gift, is drawing and expressing myself through my art.
Yeah.
So we all have our gifts, and yours is obviously this interviewing and your knowledge too. And thank you, Hans, so much.
No, thank you too. And I invite you to okay, your links you mentioned, give it to me in inbox, and I will publish it so also the whole world can see it and learn also from you and know more about what you're doing and yeah, about your life and everything. Because I want to help. I mean, it's not. I mean, there are many radio shows or live stream shows where the people put themselves like a star. You know, now you're live with blah 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 and whatever. You know, no. But for me, the stars or the most important people is you, for example, is the people who I am talking with. And I want to just open a door that, yeah, the door, you know, that people can talk about what's happening, because many people they don't know how to make a live stream, they don't have the technology installed, the programs and everything, and if I can do it, why not? So yeah,
well,
I'm just the intermediate.
In the future, Melanie and I are going to be working on some projects together. One of the projects that we've been talking about is maybe having an online art auction, not necessarily of my art, but possibly approaching semi-famous and artists, or you know, just artists, up-and-coming artists, and see if they would donate their artwork to this association, You Catch Brussels.
Yeah.
So that's going to be coming up. That's a project that we're going to be working on, and to see if we can just raise money for the awareness and for Melanie's work here in Brussels.
Yeah.
So she's doing quite a bit of work here. She's very strong and very intelligent. So you know, she's the front line here in Brussels. So.
Excellent. Yeah, it was a long time ago that I actually talked to her. We were writing on Skype some messages. I don't know, is she over there? She want to say hi to us?
Yeah, of course. Come here, Melanie.
Okay.
Here she comes.
Okay. Because if she's there, why not say hi, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, Hans, and hello to our viewers. So it's a pleasure again to, you know, talk to you. And I believe that tomorrow we will have an update together.
Yes,
about what has actually, you know, been happening here with the two associations that I've co-founded that defend rights of victims of non-consensual implantation of cover technologies, remote influencing technology. So I'm very pleased, Hans. I'm looking really forward to.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. It took me a long time to be again here, but I suffered also a lot those months. But now I'm back and with more energy than ever. I feel 2014 will be our year. We will make a lot of changes here, and you will see.
Definitely, you know, I think a major breakthrough. Breakdown.
No.
And I'm looking forward to that. And what can I say? You and I, we are back.
Yeah, give me 5.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we will do it. Okay, so tomorrow.
Yeah, do the update tomorrow. So looking forward to speaking to you tomorrow. Have a nice, here it's evening, but I know with you it's day.
Yeah, it's 15 to 4 p.m. afternoon in Mexico City.
Okay. All right. And, I'll give it over to Wendy for like one last, concluding word.
Okay, excellent.
And, we'll speak tomorrow for the update.
Okay, thank you so much, and see you tomorrow. And have a great night. Okay.
Okay, Hans, I'm back.
Okay,
Hi.
excellent. Thanks. You girls rock. You know, you're great. I'm so happy to be connected with those kind of people who are really have heart and inspire positiveness. You know, I mean, it's excellent. I love that. Okay, so I don't know. Do you have something else to say? you want to say something else, or I don't
Well,
know.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just out here fighting the fight. I mean, I'm traveling. I'm, you know, working in different countries, trying to escape this
Uh-huh.
this torture and this harassment that is following me everywhere I go. So, my next stop, I leave February the 6th. I'm hoping that this next job and this next, opportunity will be one without torture, one without harassment. And so that's what I'm hoping. I'm just hoping that to have a normal life at some point, that this nightmare will end. But I just want to tell you, Hans, that I'm really, I really feel enlightened, and I feel so excited just talking to you, and I feel happy just to be in your presence. I know it's it's on the internet, but still, you just really bring a lot of positive energy to me, and I really thank you so much for that. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you too. And I mean, this is the magic here. I mean, I don't believe in that kind of magic what those bad people are thinking with the sacrifices and harassing whatever. But the feeling to be connected with actually good people, that is my energy also. That's why I'm keeping doing this and trying to help in whatever I can do, sharing everything about every knowledge about these topics and everything. I'm on Facebook. I use Facebook, oh my god, hours and hours, sometimes even until the morning. Now I try to sleep a little bit more, but in the past I was sometimes until 7 a.m. posting and researching and whatever. And I mean, thank you so much.
Sounds like you have balance now. It's good to have a balance in life. And
Okay, so I hope it was not the last time that we were talking, because there's still a lot to do here, to research and everything. But you have always the door open whenever you want to say something public, or just saying hi. Just inbox me, and let's do it. Maybe tomorrow when
let's keep in touch. Let's keep in touch, Hans. I'm happy and grateful to have you as a friend now, and I appreciate this platform for me to speak out, because talking really helps. And there's much more to the story, but we would have to have 3 more of these interviews to get a better picture of where I've been. But I really consider you a friend now, and I'm very grateful. Thank you.
Thank you too, and peace and love and energy, whatever I can give. Stay cool, stay strong, and let's continue another day with more whatever you want to say. And okay, by now I will finish the live stream, and
I'll pray. I'll keep you in my meditations tonight.
Okay, same for me. Okay, see you later, and have a great day or night. I think night now in your country. And let's keep in touch. Thank you so much.
Okay, that's great. Have a good day, and I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. Yeah, that was a very great live stream. I mean, I felt the energy here. Time was so fast. It's like 48 minutes now. I will stop this, upload it to YouTube, so you can watch it there. And thank you so much for watching, people who were there live. Love you all. Stay strong, and we can beat the fucking new world order if we want to. And I want. Okay, see you later. Bye bye.